We got my friend who got busted smoking pot at Howard's party. Dave Chappelle. We're gonna bring him in. I'll never forget that.
Oh man, it was a setup. Good morning, everybody. How are you?
How you doing, man?
I'm glad to be back. It's been too long.
Triumphant second season.
Oh man. Well, I never did get that 6, but I thought I was gonna get rescued when I was here. I actually said that I was gonna get a 6. But I found out you don't get 6s on cable.
You know.
Unless, of course, there's 4 other gay dudes with you and you're doing makeovers. It's a clear ride, Joe.
How you been, man?
I'm good, man. Sleepy. I forgot what it's like to get up this morning.
Good.
Now, nothing's changed here, right?
No, not a thing.
Still smoke? I can still smoke the green?
There's people in there, but go right ahead.
You know who's here? Dave Chappelle, one of the funniest guys ever.
Yeah, his show is coming back.
Yeah, Dave's show on Comedy Central's been renewed. And I don't think he even believes it. That is Dave Chappelle, man. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Always coming in. Hey, man. Where you been?
Man, under a mountain of work. I'm trying to make that cable money.
I know.
Trying to get that 6 I was talking about last year.
You got renewed by Comedy Central.
Incredible. I can't believe it.
Someone told me you get over $1 million for that show.
Perhaps.
Yep. I'm telling you, it's not bad money.
But Mr. Hanky makes more than me over there.
Mr. Hanky?
Yeah, he's the singing piece of doodle. I don't know if you watch South Park.
South Park, yeah, that's a big
I don't get into South Park.
I don't either. I don't like the drawings.
The movie was funny.
Yeah, the drawings aren't funny to me.
Yeah.
I don't like those little circle heads.
To me, something about that show is endlessly hilarious.
Really?
I could watch it on a loop.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I don't even like The Simpsons, and I'm working on it.
You don't like The Simpsons?
Nope.
That's rough, man.
Yeah, we're tough on cartoons.
The
we're
cartoon
not,
is...
Hey, I'm putting out a cartoon. I hope people like it.
You're putting out... What is it about?
Howard Stern, the high school years.
Oh, that's going to be incredible.
It's going to be funny, yeah.
But see, you'll have good drawings.
Oh, yeah, I got the guy...
The people won't look like cone heads.
No, they're going to look like real people.
Fight scenes?
Oh, there's fight scenes.
I know there's going to be some fights.
Yeah, I get my ass kicked by everybody.
In the first episode, what's the...
First episode, I just wrote it the other night, is called Howard Goes to Work with His Dad.
Oh.
Okay.
And there's a big fight scene. And it's really weird. It's really weird. Then there's another one where my sister, I wrote this one the other night. My sister gets a boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
My mother thinks he's a Schwarzer.
Oh, no.
My father thinks he's a Puerto Rican. They find out that he's actually just a swarthy Italian. And
Swarthy?
My mother goes, that's all right. All of us must learn to love one another. We must all be, even though he's not Jewish. And then she goes upstairs and tries to commit suicide 50 different ways.
Oh, my God.
She tries to hang herself. And she tries to drown herself in the toilet.
Over an Italian guy?
Over an Italian.
Wow.
Sounds
Just
like...
imagine if he had been black.
Yeah. There's a lot of heavy stuff going on in this cartoon.
I got to see this. What is it going to be on?
Spike TV.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I'm just starting to work on it now. I've got real serious about it now. I spent all weekend writing. And I say writing, I mean like a crazy man.
Like turn the TV off, right?
Turn the TV off. Didn't bang my girlfriend. 13 episodes, knocked them out.
Oh my God! Wait, hold on. You said you wrote 13?
13. I saw them all in my head. I woke up and I saw every cartoon in my head, and I said, I got to get this down on paper.
Man.
So I ran and I got it down on paper. My ideas for it. Then you got to get a writer. I got to find a writer who can help me, finish it up. I mean, I can't sit and do all this.
It's not in script form yet.
No.
Man, no, that's tough. That's 13 episodes. It's a lot of writing.
Yeah. But I wrote them all.
When I write for this show, I have to have the TV on for some reason.
I have to have it off.
It depends. It depends on what I'm writing. I'm just like I don't know.
Doesn't distract you?
Nah, man.
So wait a minute. What do you have the TV off for? What are you writing with the TV off?
No, I have it on.
Yeah, but you said some things you write with the TV off. What is that?
All right, if I have like a revelation like Howard, where it's like, okay, I just got to knock this out. I got this.
Turn the TV off.
Then I turn it off.
Right.
If I'm like, I gotta write something because I need a sketch, then I'll just turn it on. Then it's like you're half writing, and you're half looking for inspiration.
Yeah, right. You're watching TV hoping. Sometimes
Something will come to you.
That happens to me for the radio show. If I'm watching TV, stuff will start happening in my head.
Yeah,
And I
exactly.
just sketch it down real quick.
Something like Howard Dean will do an ill speech and it's done. You got like 20 minutes. or
Yeah.
something.
That's right. So you must be spending a lot of time in New York making this show.
Like, I come here for like 6 months. Last year I did the show, and then it was like I went on tour, and then before I knew it, I was writing the show again.
Yeah, so you writing this out of your house, or you ever seeing your wife, or you just here in the city by yourself?
No, my wife is with me. I can't be away that long. It's,
Right, because then you're not married.
Yeah, then man has needs.
Yeah.
A man has
And a
do.
man will get him served.
a man has needs.
The man sure does.
We keep the family together.
Good man. All right, a couple of quick announcements. Number one, Dave Chappelle's here. If you want to win the $10,000, you can get one of the following celebrities to call into the show for at least 5 minutes. You can win. Now, let me tell you something. A guy called here yesterday. He was going to see Mike Tyson somewhere. Mike Tyson is on the list. And he said that he thinks he can convince Mike Tyson to call in.
Oh, yeah?
So you better get your ass in gear if you want to win this.
And
Mike
they
Tyson
realize-
is such a nice dude. He'll probably just give the guy 10 grand to leave him
Yeah. Then I'm gonna rape him.
Oh,
I'll give him 10 grand and I'm gonna rape him and kill him.
Not Mike.
But does Mike realize it's a 5-minute, no-holds-barred interview? Did they make that clear to him?
I don't know. I don't think. I think people just going to try and get him to call in
I see.
and worry about me keeping him on the phone for 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, we have to set down some ground rules.
How do you know Tyson's a nice guy? Do you hang with him?
I don't hang with him, but every time I've met him, he was like startlingly nice.
But you know that people are going to be nice to you because you're Dave Chappelle, the comedian, and you're famous, and you got a TV show.
But I'm saying before I had a TV show, when I wasn't really, when I'm still like, I wasn't struggling, but
Yeah, well, what would you expect him to be? You weren't causing him any problems.
Yeah, can I tell you something?
that's absolutely
The guy who they wrote the movie Goodfellas about, Henry Hill. I have him on the show every once in a while.
Wow.
Every time I meet him, he's super nice. But he did kill 3 guys.
Yeah.
Well, so he
You
says.
make a good point there, Howard. Yeah, but
There's a whole bunch of celebrities that you can get to call in. The list is on howardstern.com.
now, am I eligible for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know
All right,
any of these
wait.
people? Here, let me give you the list.
All right, so if I get a celebrity to call in,
It's got to be one from the list.
but you'll give me 10 grand.
Yes.
Yeah.
10 G's,
get
absolutely.
some.
Can I tell you let me tell you who the list is. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Paris Hilton,
Okay, that's a tough one for me.
Julia Roberts,
As we get a little harder,
Sean Penn,
these are people that I've never. Okay, keep going.
Robin Williams,
Or we're getting warmer. This is in the realm of my possibility.
Star Jones,
Maybe.
Dr.
Maybe.
Phil,
Never seen him.
Billy Crystal,
Could happen.
Madonna,
Never met her.
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton, in a weird way, I think I could bump into him somewhere. Like I'll be at a rib shack somewhere. And I'll just be in there.
Yeah.
These things could happen.
Rush Limbaugh,
Okay, that's never going to happen. I'm out of the game in Rush.
O.J. Simpson.
I bumped into him once. That you never know.
When did you bump into OJ?
Oh, this is a pretty weird story. I was at dinner with my agents one time, and of course I'm the only black dude in the restaurant. And
Of course.
I see it was like the hottest girls start walking by, but they're coming from behind me. Like my back is to the aisle, so they're coming from behind me. So I'm like, whoa, she's hot. And then this is right after the case. Then Al Collins came by, right?
Right.
So I'm looking at the people in front of me, and I know what's coming behind me by the look on their face. I knew the juice was coming.
The juice.
But when I seen him, I was so startled. Because remember, at this point, he's the most famous dude in the world.
That's right.
This is post-murder.
Right.
Yeah,
This is post-trial.
This is the post the deal.
Right.
And it just came out. So, oh, my God, OJ. And he heard me and came over to the table.
Oh.
Why, hello.
Right. And then he extended his hand, so I shook his hand, and then everyone was like, how could you shake hands with that murderer?
Yeah, how
I
about
said,
that?
well,
But what are you
that-
going to do once you scream out his name?
Yeah, and let's not forget, you kill a couple people forget how good at football you are. This dude was an awesome running back.
You're sticking with that line.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to remember the whole record.
And you're
Yeah.
already having dinner with agents, so you're not exactly a discerning person.
Oh. But
Yeah,
it's
which
just
would you
bad
rather
when
have
you
a-
and OJ are the only black dudes in the place. It's just like, I got to switch my circle up.
So, okay, O.J. Simpson, Kathy Lee Gifford,
Kathy Lee Gifford is going to be that's a tough one.
Kobe Bryant, Kate Hudson, Nicole
Kate
Kidman.
Hudson could happen.
You know this one.
I've done a movie with Kate Hudson.
All right, there you go.
Very
Well,
nice.
make it happen.
10
very
grand,
nice
brother.
All
Halle
right.
Berry, Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson, Tom Cruise, Eddie Murphy, Woody Allen, Howard Dean,
If I could get Howard Dean to call, that would be hilarious.
Ow!
Yeah.
I want to call you from Arizona and Montana.
But you know what probably happened to Howard Dean? Because this has happened to me before. He was probably in a room where everybody's screaming.
Right.
He can't hear himself.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know how it is on the
yeah.
mic. And then you ever do that on television, that happens.
Yes.
And you can't tell how loud you are until you see the tape.
I got to tell you something, man. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, I know I'm crazy, but
Yeah.
but the deal is, I've watched that tape, I've seen him do it, and I don't think he's behaving all that weird. I mean, the guy, for once, he's not acting like a robot. He's out there saying, "Hey, man, I'm coming out there. I just lost the Iowa caucus, but I'm coming back and I'm fighting."
Yeah, I think it was like a Rocky moment. Like if you played the Rocky theme
Let me
under
try
Howard
it.
Dean's speech,
Hold it.
I think you might
works,
even
huh?
get a tear come out.
We know it works with AC/DC. We did that
Yeah,
yesterday.
it works for those
But
about
I
to
also
rock.
think it's a much ado about nothing. These people have nothing to write about with this campaign.
Yeah.
So they're making a big deal about
Absolutely.
it.
Listen to these analysts. These people don't live in the real world.
They're all
People
looking for
live
a
in
moment to show that he melted down, and it's not about any issues. It's about the guy. He's a little odd because he's not acting like a robot like the rest of the candidates. I'm not a Howard Dean supporter. I mean, I don't even know enough about him to support him, but I'll tell you what, he wasn't acting that weird.
I'm telling
Well, when I came in the morning, I expected to hear some kind of crazy.
Yeah, like
Yeah, curse word something.
Well, it wasn't weird. It wasn't weird until
that's when. All right, that was a little over the
he
top.
started to lose me with it.
But that was like one of those church moments.
Yeah.
He got
Right,
like the
yeah.
Holy Ghost.
Yeah, that's a church moment.
Well, he's feeling the spirit.
He got that Holy Ghost. It was the scream that killed him. You're right.
Yeah, that ruins it.
But you read the accounts in the newspaper, it's also that he loosened his tie and took off his jacket.
Yeah, like how could you be against the guy for doing that?
Yeah,
And then they interviewed some psychiatrist, and he said, "You know what? This show that scream is an angry, tantruming child
this
who
is
didn't
an angry man who has anger management problems.
And then the psychiatrist saying, you know, we are animals, and we forget that when an animal is cornered or depressed or down, they will growl.
I hate when they call people animals.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I hate that.
Why?
Because I have way more responsibilities than an animal. That's right. I don't say an animal pays his rent and just taxes.
But we have certain animal behaviors.
All right, I'll give you that. But we are animals, and Howard Dean, that was a primal.
Yeah, it's heavy stuff.
Shut up.
Just shut up with all that psychology.
That's
the guy got all
irresponsible.
excited, and he's trying to charge himself up. I don't know. I don't see it.
I don't see it as he can't be president because of it.
Yeah, you gotta. If
Well-
you're running for a job like this, you gotta amp yourself up. Look. If you're trying
Thank
to be the
you.
leader of America,
Right.
you have to have the kind of ego that will not take no for an answer.
That's
I don't
right.
like these guys who go off to Camp David because they need a rest every 5 seconds.
Yeah, I want
I need
some.
a guy who's
Well, after that scream, he might have to go to Camp David right now.
Well, everybody says, oh, well, he can't have his finger on the goddamn button because he's crazy and he's going to go,
Yeah, somebody say something bad to him, if something doesn't work out, he'll go nuke him.
Yeah.
And I love that. This is what I'm looking for in a president. You're telling me that this
That's
guy...
bad?
We've had this button around now for, I don't know, how many years? 100 years, this
Yeah,
button.
what is this
This
button?
supposed button that's going to blow up the
It's
world.
been around for about 50 years.
I
maybe.
wish somebody would hit it already.
We're going to bomb Pakistan
Let's see
and
what this
Syria and Afghanistan and Puerto Rico. What?
Let's see what this button can do.
Puerto Rico.
And Canada and Hawaii. We're going to bomb North Carolina.
Yeah,
Right.
that screaming in.
Ah!
I think that was pure media hateration.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hilarious.
That's right. They want to just get rid of him. They don't want him to be the candidate.
Well, he came in third.
That's it. Hey.
Yeah, third is not bad. Third, I mean,
There's the attitude.
Yeah, let me tell you, man.
I think that's what that guy's going with.
I'm
Dean.
with modest mind. Third is not bad.
Hey, you're in the game.
Look out! You think Al Sharpton don't feel like, damn, third would have been good.
All right. Dean's running mate is Gold Dust from the WWE. Did you hear about that?
We're going to go to North Dakota.
What's in the news, Robin?
Oh, my goodness. Well, there's a whole page today in the paper about lottery winners and the problems they go through once they get all this money.
Yeah, I never
I
understand
was
that.
just talking about this yesterday. What does it say?
This is, there's a woman whose, husband, I guess they were separated or something when she won the lottery.
Right.
And he demanded that she share some of the winnings.
I
with
remember.
him.
Yeah. And isn't he sick? He's like dying.
Well, that's what brought her to her senses. They were fighting and fighting and fighting. She didn't want to give him any money. So finally, when she found out that he was diagnosed with cancer, she relented and decided to settle and give him some of the money.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So they say now that she will pay him nearly half of her after-tax cash,
Wow.
more than
No, that is nice.
$3 million.
Oh, man.
So that he'll have plenty of money to leave to his relatives because
Right.
he's dying.
I love when women, when the tables get reversed and they got to give up half. I love it. You could read that story all day as far as I'm concerned.
That is hilarious. It is kind of hilarious.
Guess what? I earned something.
It's mine.
It's mine. Oh, no. Just because you were married. In fact, you're separated. You still got to give half.
Yeah, I don't know what their living arrangements were, but the money is shared, right?
Yeah, it should be.
So if she bought
That's
a
right.
lottery ticket,
That's right.
half of it belonged to him.
There you go.
I'm telling you, if it's a separation, if it was me, they take that money, right?
Oh, yeah.
Take that
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Sure.
People don't know what they're signing.
I'm telling you, man.
There ought to be a class in college and in high school.
About marriage.
A
and what
marriage.
it means
I am not kidding. I'll teach it.
to his relatives because
Right.
he's dying.
I love when women, when the tables get reversed and they got to give up half. I love it. You could read that story all day as far as I'm concerned.
That is hilarious. It is kind of hilarious.
Guess what? I earned something.
It's mine.
It's mine. Oh, no. Just because you were married. In fact, you're separated. You still got to give half.
Yeah, I don't know what their living arrangements were, but the money is shared, right?
Yeah, it should be.
So if she bought
That's
a
right.
lottery ticket,
That's right.
half of it belonged to him.
There you go.
I'm telling you, if it's a separation, if it was me, they take that money, right?
Oh, yeah.
Take that
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Sure.
People don't know what they're signing.
I'm telling you, man.
There ought to be a class in college and in high school.
About marriage.
A
and
marriage.
What it means.
I am not kidding. I'll teach it too.
That's
So
why.
here's the legal ramifications for the rest of your life. You owe somebody 50% anything you make. Now think about that. Where would you sign a contract like that?
For the rest of your life?
For the rest of your life.
50%.
50%. So and if you break up, 50%.
That's why, why I don't get this is gays want to get married so bad. Why?
Let them.
I mean, yeah, let them get married, but why do they want it so bad?
Again, you
Because
guys,
their life is too goddamn perfect.
It's the
could
one
go
group
out-
of people. There's no pressure to get married, and they want to get married.
Imagine there's somewhere you could go where, like, it wasn't a whole man-woman issue. It's just, some guy says, hey, my ass is open for business. And the guy goes, hey, my penis is here. There's no issue. Let's do it.
All right.
Now they're going to complicate it and get married.
That's what I mean. What do they want that for? Just hang out.
When you got all that man ass available.
Hang out
to
and
you.
bang.
He says, just hang out.
Some people
Yeah,
want
let's
to
just hang.
cling to each
Hang
other.
out, hang out and bang each other.
Let me give you some of my man ass.
Dave, you're a married man. Why aren't you saying something?
I
shell-shocked.
I love marriage. I
Do you
actually
really?
love marriage. Yes, I do. I'm gonna tell you something. You eat better. I
That's
just
true.
feel like the quality of my life
You eat
as a married man is
Yeah, you know what?
substantially better
Yeah.
than when I was single.
What about new poontang though, man? You got to miss that. Don't even ignore
You were
that.
looking at the hot girls who were walking in with OJ.
Yeah.
Well, okay, look, I'm a man.
Right. And you're a famous man now.
Yeah, but that's like all an illusion.
I see.
If you can mark a point, like if girls are kind of cool with you on Wednesday and on Thursday they say you're hot, this bitch is untrustworthy. I'm just being real. It's
Right,
like,
right.
I just,
Well, you got a point there.
that's a turnoff. It's a turnoff.
But man, when you get new poontang, man, you know what that
Do you
feels
really
like.
care if they care?
Yeah, exactly. By the way, his wife's listening to the show this morning. That's what's going on.
Yes, there's something very sick about it. Disgusting.
Yeah.
New poontang.
New poontang.
Who wants that?
New poontang doesn't cook.
If it had a wrapper on it, maybe. But I'm sure it's been used and dented up somehow.
Got a couple
Well,
of
there's
door
also
dings.
other lottery winner news in the paper today.
Who won the lottery?
There's a guy who won the biggest single jackpot ever that didn't have to be split. He won it all by himself.
Lucky bastard.
It was worth $314 million.
Good Lord. His
Oh.
life was ruined.
His life, yeah, what a horrible life.
Well, my question is, this guy's always in trouble. People are always taking his money ever since then.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Well, what do you
he-
mean? How do they
this
take his
time,
money?
He's always leaving. He's walking around with the mounds of cash all the time.
All right.
All right, he's not
So this
thinking
time he left left $100,000 in his car.
Oh, my God.
I've done that after a gig.
And I guess people have become aware that he just leaves the money around.
It's like he wants to get rid of it.
So somebody just broke the window of his car and took the cash.
Can't blame him.
So that's just happened. But in August, a strip club manager and his girlfriend were charged with drugging him and stealing a briefcase containing $500,000.
All right, this guy's an idiot.
Yeah, so he just can't hold on to it.
Guy's an
This
idiot.
guy's like one of
He
the
really
dumbest
is.
things
Not
I've
forget
ever
that.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird though. You go to like the liquor store, you're broke, you fill out one of these lottery things, and you get $300 million. You haven't worked for it.
No.
You just get it.
Great, but they need to train you or something because
Right,
evidently
there
people
should
don't
be
know.
a school.
Exactly.
People don't know what to do.
Money you don't work for is hard to wrap your mind
That's a good
around.
point. Yes, Gay Ramon, you're on the air.
No, it's Dominic.
Oh, I thought you were gay. You sound like Gay
Gay
Ramon.
Dominic.
I'm homesick.
I made such a mistake. I meant to avoid Dominic, and I hit the button
Oh,
anyway.
no.
Please leave me alone.
That's my case, the lottery case.
Good.
I represented the husband, and the interesting part was there was a prenup which did not affect the distribution of the gambling. The
And
lottery
you still got it.
Yep,
There was a
Wow.
prenup.
You're a good lawyer.
Wait a minute. She had the woman had a prenup. What?
that's right.
What?
And the court ruled that the prenup did not protect the gambling winnings or the lottery winnings.
Were they rich before?
No, they had just a little bit of money, but it was a second marriage.
Hey, I got to tell you what. Bravo. I like when the guy gets half the woman's money. Good for you.
I figured you'd like that.
You're damn right I like it. Thank you, Dominic Barbara. I thought that was Gay Ramon. I try to avoid that call. Impossible.
Do you have Gay Ramon now?
Oh, I have him. Oh, yes. Oh, so very much.
Where do you have?
Gay Ramon.
I don't know where he is. I can't even read. There's so many people on these lines. I can't even read who's where. What else is in the news, Robin?
Well, we were talking about these divorce settlements yesterday, too. Harrison Ford just settled his
Who kept the
divorce.
helicopter?
with his wife. I think he kept the helicopter,
Good for
but
you.
she's walking away with $90 million.
Oh, that's the lottery.
And the proceeds, so half of the proceeds of anything he gets from all of his movies.
Can I tell you how ridiculous I think that is? Now, let me ask you a question. Here's a guy, Harrison Ford. He beats the odds. He becomes a movie star.
This guy was a carpenter.
Was a carpenter. Okay, he gets married, and his crime is he's not in love with his wife after how many years? I don't know how many years he's married. 20 years or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, they're not in love anymore. Maybe she's a bitch. Maybe he's a dick. Whatever it is, they don't get along. People don't get along a lot of times. So here this dude works his whole life. The wife gets to sit on her fat ass, getting massaged, getting her nails done.
Yeah.
She
Well,
hardly
I don't
lifts
know
her
that
god.
she was that kind of a wife. She did work.
I'm just
She
giving
had
you-
a fat ass, Rob.
Come on. What do you think? She got a nice ass? So, who knows?
No Callista Flockhart.
I don't even know if they have kids together, but she probably
She
have 50
does. They do.
Yeah,
They
probably
do.
have 50 housekeepers. She probably don't even have to do anything around there. But okay, whatever she claims she does, who cares? And you know what? She's entitled to some money. I'm not saying no, but $90 goddamn million. Why does she deserve $90 million? Where's the cutoff?
There's none.
There's no cutoff.
I'll even say give him 90 mil, but half of everything else that he makes.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
90
where
million.
it's like-
90 million wasn't
Isn't
enough.
that enough?
It's
yeah,
like
I do
90
say
million feeds. That feeds you the lifestyle you're accustomed to.
90 million will cover it. She's now going to get residual money from Indiana Jones' Temple of Doom. That is a Temple of Doom.
that. It was.
I go hang myself.
Wow.
Well, you know, it sort of works out to about $118 million. That's what
There
they're
you
saying,
go.
and that's the all-time highest. It's a record.
Unbelievable to me.
For a
Unbelievable.
What's Harrison have left? Just a helicopter and like
Harrison,
Yeah, an
Harrison
apartment, a little bit of hot
apartment.
plate.
jelly
and a bunch of bird seed to feed that girlfriend is.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
unbelievable.
they say that Tom Cruise paid Nicole Kidman $109 million.
Worth every penny.
What about the guy that married Britney for 52 hours? Didn't he get like $1 million off that?
Well, there's
Did he?
speculation as to how much he got. Some people are saying nothing.
I
Other
hope
people
nothing.
Are saying it could be anywhere between $200,000 to $800,000
This
that he
kid-
got
this
paid
dude-
to
honeymoon
walk
booty.
away.
Yeah, this dude doesn't deserve a dime, but I'm glad he got it. I like to see a man get paid once in a while.
There's got to be some justice.
I
Wow.
tell you what, man. Yeah, I don't know how you could get married. I don't know how you could do it. I did it. I didn't know what I was doing.
I
They should teach a goddamn class in contract law what contract you're signing. It is the biggest rip-off contract on the planet.
Once again, Dave was no baby. He's a grown man and seen a lot of things.
Listen, I don't want to embarrass Dave. He's got emotional issues. Everyone knows it. Everyone in the business knows it.
Yeah, I'm a complicated person, but what I don't understand is like
he needs someone.
Yeah, I need people. I need it. I need it.
You do need someone to
love.
lift up your spirits every once in a while.
What if your woman today said, "I got to get out of this marriage. You're driving me crazy. I can't stand you."
I've had enough of you.
She's entitled to 50%? Come on. You got to be kidding me.
Honestly, if she said it today, I give a nice chunk of change. But I'd be like, we got to negotiate on what I make. You're not getting half of what I make. Well, actually, that's not
What
true.
negotiation do you think you have?
How do you get to negotiate? Did you sign a prenup?
That's confidential, Robin. I'm legally not allowed
That means
to talk
no.
about that.
Yeah, probably
I
not.
You
know.
can negotiate.
Let me
all
tell you something.
want.
When you get into the territory where you got to not only give half your money, and then for the rest of your life, no matter what you earn, you got to pay, stop working. Quit.
All right, but
Quit your job. Get the hell out of the country.
But let me ask
Run
you
off.
this, honestly.
All right.
All right, there's two guys, right? One guy has like $100 million.
Okay.
The other guy has $50 million.
Okay.
Is there a visible difference in their lifestyle?
No.
No.
But there is in the sense that they earn that money and it gives them psychological relief to know that they have built up a nest egg. Now, I'll tell you who gets really screwed.
Okay.
Guy who has $100 million has to give $50 million. He'll be okay. He's still going to live
Harrison,
okay.
I think Harrison Ford, I think he's going to
Maybe Harrison Ford wants to buy two airplanes.
Now he's Han Solo for real.
Yeah.
He should be allowed to. He worked for
The
it.
guy with the $100 million could have a jet. The guy
I'll
with
tell you the
$50
guy
million-
who's in real
Dave
trouble.
does make a point.
I'll
100 million to 50 million is not a big deal, but if you have 50 million now, you got to go down to 25 million. You
Wait
gonna
a second.
Feel it.
How about the guy who's got $200,000 in savings? He's been working his ass off.
That guy's in trouble.
Gets married for a year. They have no kids. The wife goes, I want half. He got to give up his house, sell it, and give her 100. Now he's down to 100 grand.
Okay, now we're starting to
Now
sting.
you're feeling
Now
the
we're
pain. right?
stinging.
Now I'm going to give you a better scenario.
No kids. That's rough.
Here's a guy.
Kids though, you feel like
A police officer.
okay.
Police officer, New York City. Been shot at 2 times, 3 times. Risks his life every day. Same as a fireman. Goes out every day, runs into burning buildings.
Okay.
He's going to make a lot of money, making $45,000, $50,000. The only thing he's got to look forward to, if he puts in 20 years and he manages to live, he gets a pension. The pension is probably like maybe a portion of that salary for the rest of his life. It ain't going to make him rich, but he's at least going to be able to live.
Right.
He's a hero. Gets married, 2 years, no kids. Guess who gets a hunk of the pension? The ex-wife.
Wow.
Okay? Now we're
But-
talking about some crap.
Well, let's talk about the men who are passing these laws. What kind of weird thing? What
Bunch
kind
of pussy-ass bitches.
Yeah, wow.
Well,
I
let's
like to
get
take 'em-
even more serious. Sean Puffy Combs.
bitches.
Man hit the jackpot, right? He,
Yeah.
Puff did his
managed
thing.
to
Puff Daddy.
blow
Puff.
himself up big time, right?
Puff
And
Go
did
ahead.
this thing. He did the
corner
thing.
his share of the market.
Go ahead. Talk about this.
Say it.
He's had a child with a woman
Kim
some
Porter.
years ago. No, not Kim.
Different
It's
woman.
another woman.
Uh-oh.
And this woman just found out the settlement Kim Porter got for her son. She wants to go back into court and reopen her child support case and get exactly what the other woman
When
got.
Puffy had this baby with this woman,
He wasn't Puffy
he
that
wasn't
you know
Puffy.
today.
He wasn't a wealthy guy. He's paying like $5,000 a month or something to this woman for the
Which
care
is
of the child, which
a
is
good sum
which
of
is,
money.
which is more than enough money. Now this woman, she sees now he's wealthy. He's worked his ass off. She thinks she can go back in and reopen it and get more
I
money.
don't feel sorry for Puff.
You know what?
I feel
What?
sorry for him.
Now you know where all these
Well,
bitches come from and make these laws.
right, well-
You're siding with
Young wet
No,
bitches.
I'll tell you why. This is a special case. First of all, let's revisit the strange poontang. Let's get that out of the way. I was right about the strange poontang.
Yeah.
Second of all, if you make a million records about I got a jet, a boat, a house, or this or that, I got this, I'm balling.
Yeah.
You got one kid that's balling and another kid that's doing all right, but still got a little Campbell soup in the mix, then hey man, both your kids should live equally.
So he's got to now take this woman that he banged and pump her up and get her
You're
what?
telling me
Buy her a
he
mansion?
owes her a living.
Not a living. Not a living. Kim Porter is getting this money based on the fact that they got a baby together.
Yeah,
right.
Because she had a
Right.
baby with him when he had more money.
But still, I'm talking about the kid.
So that means you agree that for the rest of your life you're responsible.
And every time you get a bump up in your career, these women can revisit and talk to you again.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it like I'm looking at it from this perspective. I'm looking at it like I'm a kid on the playground, and all other kids are teasing me. Where's your daddy? And I say my daddy is Puffy. And they say, not with them sneakers, he ain't. All right, Ma, you got to put a call.
You got a point there.
You gotta
Wait
put
a minute.
Because
I
At
think you
$5,000 a month, she can afford sneakers for the kids.
I seen my half brother ball. Now, I'm not saying I don't like people being greedy like that. But like I said, if you talking about I got a boat, I got a house, I got a this and a
Well,
that.
this is exactly what she's saying, that the kid goes to see his daddy and he sees an incredibly lavish
life.
lifestyle that she cannot compete with.
That's right. You know what? That's a good lesson for the kid. Work hard, you'll get that too.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you
That's
that.
right.
I'm just saying, it's so long. I don't know, man. It's a tough one. But you know, I do hate. I hate.
The
These
laws, the
women-
laws.
I hate how greedy people are.
Yes.
I just hate how greedy. Like
The women are, we often say
$5,000
this.
a month
Would
is
she
not
have
enough.
had this child with a garbage collector?
absolutely not.
So
Absolutely not.
they're doing it because there's a payday at
That's
the end
right.
of it.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
this encourages people
That's
to
why.
get into this kind of thing, having these children by famous and very wealthy men so that they can retap the supply.
Gary, bring in the
Absolutely.
13-year-old that claims to be Dave Chappelle's son. All right. I love when you're here. Come see us some more.
I would love to, man. I'm telling you, as soon as I get off of work at a reasonable hour,
All this work, man, makes Dave not a fun boy.
you're a very dull person.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. But watch what happens when I call in with one of these celebrities on this list and get
Yeah,
that
get to work.
$10,000.
$10,000.
That is, I'm telling you, man.
I'm happy you're working, that's all.
Hey, me too, buddy. Let me tell you. So are the kids on the way.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Howard, thanks, man.
Mabaminda na usawidi gozo iye uya limbe kumba na usawidi gozo something is killing me slowly and I'm feeling so lonely but this thing I must to talk all my people, they for bush, oh. And our children are they go for school, oh. But nobody fit to talk, oh. We get to plenty, so many things where we really want to complain to you. See these people where they kill us, not the people where they got for protect we, yeah. Our children, they for prison. Our leaders, they for prison. Now they calling for dialogue. Now who and who go talk, oh. That's why we pray to God. Heal our land, heal our land, heal our land. Cause all our people are dying, and our mothers are crying. Heal our land, heal our land, heal our land. Cause all our children are dying, and our mothers are crying. Yeah. But I don't know what's up, oh, at all, oh. This war is bigger. And one man of it put a stop, oh. So make we put them all together, oh. I see plenty people don't die, and the house they went up and I saw the people they is so far. Everybody running helter skelter, the children they dey suffer, there is no food and shelter. Our children down the suffer, while the leaders living la vida loca. Yeah. So now we start with the go so Cameroon, do. We get to plenty, so many things where we really want to complain to you. See these people where they kill us, not the people where they get for protect we, yeah. Our children they for prison, our leaders they for prison, but they be calling for dialogue. Now who and who got talk, oh. That's why we pray to God. Heal our land, heal our land, heal our land. Cause all our people are dying, and our mothers are crying. Heal our land, heal our land, in our land. Cause all our children are dying, and our mothers are crying. Okay, let's take a minute of silence for our brothers and sisters who have lost their life in the struggle, and our mothers who are living in the bushes, our children suffering in the bushes with no food and no shelter. We pray that may peace return in our land so that we can live in peace, peace forever. That's what we cry for. We get to plenty so many things where we really want to complain to you. Say these people where they kill us, not the people where they get for protect we, yeah. Our children they for prison, our leaders they for prison, but they've been calling for dialogue. Now who and who got talk, oh. That's why we pray to God. Heal our land, heal our land, heal our land. Cause all our people are dying, and our mothers are crying. Heal our land, heal our land, heal our land. Cause all our children are dying, and our mothers are crying. Say we get to plenty so many things that we really won't complain to you, Daddy. Nabusa wili gozo, mabaminda buya limbe.
They broke the mold. I'm telling you, man, it's a system, and the system relies on people like that. It doesn't like changes, but it has to change. And the people who change it, nobody wants to be a pioneer. Nobody wants to be the first guy to do something, man. Nobody knows. It's uncomfortable. You know what I mean? You know, you say, I want to be the first black president, man. Good luck. It's going to be a lot of tough lumps. You know. But to be a leader, we have to have a vision to see what needs to be changed, or find a niche that nobody's exploiting, or a way to exploit a niche that's unique to you, and you gotta have the tenacity and the toughness to see that vision through. It's just not easy. Like when I was making my show, that wasn't easy at all. There's a lot of things about it. First, I used to develop television shows for big networks, ABC and NBC and CBS. And I got sick of it. I didn't like the process. I said, I'm going to try cable. I'm going to do a show on Comedy Central. People looked at me like they felt sorry for me. I mean, he fell off Comedy Central. Good. That time, Comedy Central had South Park. That was pretty much it. They had a daily show, but the show wasn't popular. You know, we wanted to do the show, and they said, well, Dave, first you're going to need a cast. I said, I don't want a cast. I'll just do it myself. I can play all the characters myself. Well, I said the script, there's some white people. No, I'm going to play it. They said, well, we don't normally do things like that. I said, I know, network sucks. These are the kind of arguments we would have. I mean, every day. They wouldn't pay me money. They said, listen, we don't have much money here at Comedy Central, but you don't have the money, you're going to get creative, expressive freedom. So every time there was an argument, I would be like, I quit. They were like, you can't quit during the contract. I said, that contract, you didn't pay me enough money, man. I thought you were paying freedom. What's up with freedom? And then we would push it through. And finally, you know, after a considerable amount of resistance, the show comes on pretty much the way we intended it to come on. It was unprecedented in my career, and it was almost automatically successful. So then when they resisted before, they were like, we got to get 40. It's called Carlos Mencia and the rest of these guys. Let's see if we can exploit this new model of habit. That's how game goes. That's being a trailblazer or a leader by default. Do you guys have any questions for me? Nothing?
What's
You don't believe me when I say the country's run by dirty games. But it don't feel right sometimes when you have to make choices that you don't want to have to make, or that you don't, if you don't like it, give you options. I can be real specific about it, but I freak out. Yeah, you know. This guy asked me if hanging out with Moses and Quality and Connie, these guys help him on the road. And absolutely. You know, you gotta understand, remember, there's 6 companies that's basically controlling the mass of America. So when you hear people complain about immorality on TV, there's a reason they complain about it. The reason is, I believe, immorality fuels the machine. I'm a married dude, I'm 33, I'm married, I got kids. I'm not staying up all day and all night working, because I got a family I want to be around. I'm not spending all my money, because I got a family I want to be around. I got to save money for my family, I got to spend responsibly. Moral people don't do as much as immoral people. Immoral dudes, I know in Hollywood, and got wives and girlfriends, they work constantly just to pay for wives and girlfriends. They need nicer cars than I need. I got a Toyota, son. I have one of the nice cars. Don't need it. What girls am I trying to impress? I already married them. Especially entertainment, it's not necessarily easy, because I have a million choices. You know, girls and places I can live and go and hang out, and people I can be around. It's all wide open. I got to kind of narrow my scope and pick out.
Man, I gotta tell you, when I was sitting here watching what all the other honorees have done with their lives, I started feeling like shit. Like, this is terrible. And then Bobo brought me up and started out good with that Ali picture, and then it just... But that coloring book that was in the picture, I know the Alis are here, that coloring book, my mother has it. And Champ, he signed it. You know, the greatest, he signed it, Muhammad Ali. And his sparring partner was there that day. And his sparring partner signed it, said the next heavyweight champion of the world, Larry Holmes. And he was. And 2-year-old Dave Chappelle colored all in that shit and just ruined the book. But I remember part of the book that I remember real vividly, because I asked my mother about it when I was a kid. There's a part where there's a picture of Ali throwing his Olympic gold medal into the Ohio River. That's why it's so weird for me being here. You know, both of my parents were very brilliant. My dad went to Brown in 1955. That's right. He told me at the time he was one of 3 black students. He said one of the guys got accused of a rape that he probably didn't commit. And the other guy killed himself, and Dad said, and I left. And you see, that's what makes us Chappelle's great. We know when to quit. We all just live to fight another day. I gotta say, I'm very honored to be here, and I'm very honored to be here with the other honorees. Really, I'm like very humbled by you all, the work that you do, and you all make me want to be better. All of you. And you know, I was going to stop doing stand-up for a while because 4 comedy specials in a year is like, that's a lot, you know. But, you know, shout out to my colleagues in comedy. I just want to say that in a way, this, for me, belongs to my mother primarily, who was an African-American studies professor. And a lot of the content that I say, she raised me well. I'm not an uninformed person. But also, you know, my colleagues in comedy, like comedians have been getting beat up pretty bad recently, and we're somehow nowadays expected to speak with the precision of attorneys or politicians. We are not. I always think of James Baldwin. You know, James Baldwin was one of my favorite writers because he managed to tell white people what they feel like to be around. So I ain't gonna hang up my gloves yet. I think I got one more special in me. So to quote Baldwin, God gave Noah the rainbow sign. It's no more water, it's the fire next time. Thank you very much.
And so, if you would, please join me in welcoming Dave Chappelle home again.
Oh, thank you. You know, I speak for a living, and I'm a little nervous today. I wanted to say thank you, Mr. President, and thank you, Bishop Green, and thank everyone at Allen University for hosting me today, because it feels special, right? When I think of this great grandfather that I've heard about in my life, but never actually touched his legacy. So it's like the product of his loins coming to meet the product of his work. And it's an important day for me personally. And I know a lot of you guys are students, and I just want to tell you I'm the first person in my family to not go to college. And as the president has told you, I've done outstanding in spite of that. But one thing I did want to say, and one thing today just made me think about, for all the things that I've done, I'm most renowned for what I didn't do. I've made decisions in my career that a lot of people have called insane. 2004, had a $50 million deal on the table, and in a crisis of conscience, flipped the table over and walked away. Went to South Africa. Everyone said I was running away from the money. That is not true. In fact, I still want that money. The idea that I wanted to just share with you guys is the idea that sometimes you do what you think is best, whether anybody understands it or not. I heard a story about my father where someone told me he used to do statistics for a company in D.C. The company he did statistics for started doing business with the South African government, so he quit his job. It's caused a lot of problems between him and his wife. It's hard for a man when he can't provide for his family the way he wants to, and he suffered through it. And a generation later, when I had my crisis of conscience, I was able to go to a free South Africa and get away from the heat. This idea that what you do in your lifetime informs the generations that comes after you is something I keep thinking about, something that is so much bigger than just ourselves. And today I'm standing in front of you guys, and I know you guys are like, oh, I know you're bored. But I see family of mine in the front row some who I've never met, and I just realize how all of us are are connected. That my great-grandfather built something more substantial than buildings. He built a community. And he built, more importantly than a community, he built a way. You know, so I'm very grateful. Very grateful. Hello, police. I just saw him saying, you know what I mean? He's standing over like, so this is what black people talk about. I just want you guys to remember, you know, that right now there's this thing where ethics aren't what they used to be. This idea that people are trying to replace the ideas of good and bad with better or worse. And that is incorrect. You gotta keep your ethics intact because good and bad is a compass that helps you find the way. And a person that only does what's better or worse is the easiest type of person to control. They are a mouse in a maze that just finds the cheese. But the one who knows about good and bad will realize that he's in a maze. So, that being said, I just hope that all of you guys transcend whatever you see as your obstacles and that you live outstanding lives and that you stay connected to your communities because you have so much power there, and that you grow your communities and you diversify your communities, and that you don't let anybody tell you you can't or to be afraid. It's okay to be afraid because you can't be brave or courageous without fear. The idea of being courageous is that even though you're scared, you just do the right thing anyway. So in 2004, I walked away from $50 million, and in November, I made a deal for $60 million. So, although I am not the most famous comedian of my time, I would like to know what their great-grandfathers did. I'm very proud today. Thank you very much. Boy, this comes as a complete surprise. I mean, I read all the reviews, and they said so many terrible things. They were embarrassed for me. I had lost my way. It wasn't even worth watching. I hope all you critics learn from this. This is a teachable moment. Shut the fuck up forever. Two in a night. These aren't them. These are the ones I want for the other ones, motherfucker. I would like to thank my editor who was nominated. Unfortunately, he did not win, but I couldn't have been more honored to work with Jeff Urin. Stan Lathan has been directing television since 1968. Any show that I watched when I was growing up, he directed it. From Sesame Street to Sanford and Son to Good Times to Everything Black. And finally, you motherfuckers finally gave him an Emmy tonight. You deserve so much more, but I'm glad you came around. I'd like to shout out all the other nominees tonight. Tiffany Haddish and Patton Oswalt and Hannah Gatsby and Brother Mulaney. You guys are an inspiration to me, and I'm honored to be nominated with you. I'm sorry that you didn't win tonight, but who gives a fuck anyway? It's a special night because comedy gets to be itself. It's all we've ever wanted. I hope the war is over. We good? And as always, I'd love to thank my wife, Elaine. been with me for the last 25 years and had to endure the pains of living with the greatest comedian ever. See you on Monday. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you. I like not knowing what's going to happen. I like making memories. Sometimes I do all this crazy shit around my colleagues just so that they can tell their friends I did it. But rather than talk about myself, just briefly, I want to just talk about my genre. Stand-up comedy is an incredibly American genre. I don't think any other country could produce this many comedians. And unbeknownst to many people in this audience, I don't think there's opinion that it exists in this country that is not represented in a comedy club by somebody. Each and every one of you has a champion in the room. We watch you guys fight, but when we're together, we talk it out. I know comics that are very racist, and I watch them on stage, and everyone's laughing, and I'm like, that motherfucker means that shit. Don't get mad at them, don't hate them. We go upstairs and have a beer, and sometimes I even appreciate the artistry that they paint their racist opinions with. Man, it's not that serious. The First Amendment is first for a reason. The Second Amendment is just in case the first one doesn't work out. We gotta let some air out of the ball, man. The country's getting a little tight. It doesn't feel like it's ever felt in my lifetime. So tonight, I am honored that my colleagues are here in comedy and in music. And I want everyone in America right now to look at me. Look at me smoking indoors. I didn't ask anybody. I just did it. What are they gonna do? Kick me out before I get the prize? No, nigga, this is called leverage. The thing that I liked best about tonight was that I saw so many people from different parts of my life, like friends that I grew up with here in D.C., friends of mine from Ohio then and now, friends of mine from comedy clubs, all the fucking musicians that blew my mind. You guys have no idea how you inspired me. I want to give a special shout out to my OG, Tony Woods. Miles Davis has a quote. It's one of my favorite. Miles Davis said so much cool shit, but one of the things he said I always loved, he said, it took me years to learn how to play like myself. You know, he would watch other musicians and he would try to play like Dizzy or Bird, all the guys who were great. Tony Woods was my Dizzy and Bird if I was a Miles. I was trying to play like you. You were the first person I ever saw do it absolutely right. You were fearless and you told the truth. There's something so true about this genre, when done correctly, that I will fight anybody that gets a true practitioner of this art form's way, because I know you're wrong. This is the truth. And you are obstructing it. I'm not talking about the content, I'm talking about the art form. Do you understand? Do we have an agreement? And what I really wanted to say tonight, and I'm glad I get the platform to do it, I'm gay. I am gay, and I can't wait to see what this does for my career, being gay like this. So many special shout-outs. One of the main architects of the comeback of the century, my brother and my mentor, the mighty Stan Lathan. I never dreamed that I would be able to work with someone as great as you. These last 5 specials, straight fire. I wouldn't want to do another special with anybody else but you. So eat your motherfucking vegetables and live as long as you can,
because we doing a few more of these bitches. Neil Brennan, your speech made me cry because it reminded me of all those hard days of work and all that money I never got for it. The other real special shout out I gotta make, because none of this would have been possible on any level without this person, is my mother. Mom. My mother. Mom. You have no idea what I put this woman through. If you had just given birth to me, that would have been more than enough. But the fact that she raised me and raised me well, we had a real oral tradition in our house. I knew the word griot when I was a little boy. A griot was a person in Africa who was charged with keeping the stories of the village. Everyone would tell a griot the stories, and they would remember them all so that they could tell future generations. And when they got old, they'd tell them to someone else. And they say in Africa, when a griot dies, it's like a library was burnt down. And my mother used to tell me, before I ever thought about doing comedy, she said, you should be a griot. And she'd fill me with every story of black life. You know, she's educated in African-American studies, and she would let me understand the context that I was being raised in, that I'm being raised in a hostile environment that I have to tame. By the time I was 14 years old, I was in nightclubs, mastering an adult world. It was terrifying. The crack epidemic was going on, and my mother would hear gunshots outside and be scared to death. Maybe it's my son. But early in my career, if you remember, Mom, you used to sit in the club with me. She'd do a full day of work. You'd be back there falling asleep, just waiting for me to go on. She would watch my show every night. Do you know how long that car ride is home? How many of you have ever heard your mother say, pussy jokes were a little too much tonight, son? I was a soft kid. I was sensitive, I'd cry easy, and I would be scared to fist fight. And my mother used to tell me this thing, I don't even know if you remember, but you said this to me more than once. You said, son, sometimes you have to be a lion so you can be the lamb you really are. I talk this shit like a lion. I'm not afraid of any of you. When it comes word to word, I will gab with the best of them, just so I can chill and be me. And that's why I love my art form, because I understand every practitioner of it. Whether I agree with them or not, I know where they're coming from. They want to be heard. They got something to say. There's something they notice. They just want to be understood. Love this genre. It saved my life. So tonight, Mom, I would like to honor you in a very special way that I cannot do on my own. But because now I'm a man with great and influential friends, I'd like to ask my man Thundercat to come out on the stage. Thundercat, the Mighty Most Def. Washington, D.C., thank you very much for giving me a home and a place to start. Today is officially Dave Chappelle Day in Washington, D.C. The mayor declared it last night. So, in the future, on Dave Chappelle Day, I ask everyone who wishes to celebrate it to make one incredible memory for themselves and or somebody else. Thank you very much. Good night.
Solomon, black man, election manager, Ambazonian with the vote. Election don't go. Yes, as with the vote, we go. For true, they say they will be Timo. Now there we go, they go. By election to heaven, all man with the photo, many don't win the vote. For the sake of the gospel, brother, we go suffer, we go. As the election don't go, we must vote. As we dey vote, we go. Oh yes, brother, when we go to you, now you don't win the vote. Look, you don't lost the vote, yeah. Look, we don't lost the vote. Say I don't win the vote. Yes. Now God don't give me the photo, brother. My enemies they will shame. It's not my weapon of war.
Not weapon of war.
No, your multitude of soldiers.
Not been a plain soldier.
By the salvation of God, oh brother. Now he don't give me the vote. I've been campaigning for so many
years,
under the rain and sun.
Oh, sweat, brother.
Finally, God don't give me the vote. My enemies they will shame. I go to jubilate this.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
This praise is to God. It's by the salvation of God.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Now he don't give me the vote.
Give praise to God, though.
Look, he don't lost the vote. Say I don't win the vote.
Yes.
Now God don't give me the vote, oh brother. My enemies they will shame. Look, he don't lost the vote. Say I don't win the vote.
Yes.
Now God don't give me the vote, oh brother. My enemies they will shame. Look, he don't lost the vote. Say I don't win the vote.
Yes.
Now God don't give me the vote, oh brother. My enemies they will shame. Look, he don't lost the vote. Say I don't win the vote.
Yes.
Now God don't give me the vote, oh brother. My enemies they will shame.
High five to the president of Amazonia. Thank you, Lord. To the general on the ground floor. High five and glory to all your faithfulness. From north to south, the Amazonian population. I say high five. You have win the vote. I welcome you all, Amazonia. God bless you.